Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you today Thrift Time and Finds Volume 27. So this week's been kind of a slow week for the thrift, but today actually proved to be pretty good because I went to the local Goodwill and they got fully restocked, like fully. Not a lot of games, but a few that I was able to pick up, and then a couple of cool movies as well, and a few other things we grabbed throughout the week. So let's get started. So we'll do the things for the boy, because I always seem to pick up something for the boy. D2, The Mighty Ducks, needs no explanation. Great movie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's the newer one. How do I feel about the newer one compared to the older ones? I'm going to obviously be nostalgic for the 80s ones. And then the movies, the live action movies in the 90s, but it's okay. Acceptable. But I know he really likes it, so definitely got that for him. And the last thing I got for him, or the second last thing rather, Cynthia and I got him a light bright that was from a big box retailer. It's one of those newer ones that are a lot, like the size is downgraded and everything like that. So with this, it's the original. This came out in 1993 because the one that we got stopped working or we're missing pieces or whatever. So this is actually complete. And I love the retroness of the box. I would have swore this from the 80s, but it is 90s. So I'm sure he'll be super excited to have one of those back again. And the last thing I got for him were blank cassette tapes. You don't typically find these very often. I do plan on getting him a recorder at some point so he can mess around and kind of make recordings on these things. I used to do it when I was a kid as well, and that probably drove me to what I'm doing right now with you folks on YouTube. So simple thing, but always pretty cool. I have a whole ton of these with a bunch of stuff. So let's see what else we got here. We'll go through the Disney stuff that we got as well. Found another Winnie the Pooh. Spookable Pooh. That just sounds funny. I've never actually seen this, but definitely excited to add it to the collection, as I have a thing with Disney movies now, apparently. Babe.
I got that.
An awesome movie. Yeah, Cynthia found this one. Can't complain with that. Awesome, awesome. Toy Story 2. I've seen this.
I got that too.
I've not seen the third one, and I have yet to find the first one, so super excited to add that in. And then
I got that one as well.
another Pooh. So I believe this is one of the, I don't know what this is actually. Is it a movie of him? Yeah, it's a full-length animated movie, so still pretty cool. Super excited to add that to the collection. Let's see what else we got here. Well, with Winnie the Pooh, you got to have your Eeyore. So I finally found myself an Eeyore, and yes, his tail dangles. Am I going to get Piglet and Tigger? No, I don't think so. No, I like Eeyore and Pooh.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with me?
You're not going to get Tigger or Piglet.
No, I like Eeyore and Pooh.
I want a divorce.
No, that's rough. Maybe Piglet, but not Tigger. Just doesn't do it for me.
What?
Anyway,
yeah.
we'll go through a few more things we got. I picked these up today, and apparently we looked at these the other day, and we said, we don't want these. But,
I said we weren't going to get them.
okay, well, regardless, I wanted to do something nice, to pick up something cool. I looked at it, it didn't look like it was anything old or anything, but it looked very similar to the ones that Cynthia likes to grab, so I forgot that we already looked at these, but still, pretty cool. I thought this one looked pretty cool. Has a lot of color to it and everything, so. This one was made in Japan, so still pretty cool. It's a Stein.
This one has a really funny smell to it.
And then this is San Francisco. So I think that looks really cool. Got all these buildings here and everything. Again, I have no idea. Oh, that's from 1973, so that's pretty cool.
That's not from 1973.
It says 1973 right there.
Oh. I don't know why I thought you said 1873, and I was
Not
like,
1873. Those aren't even thought of. So, pretty cool to add that to the collection. What else we got? Got to move some stuff around here real quick so we do not get lost, because we will. Cool. All right. First stack of movies. Escape from New York. If you haven't seen this before, definitely go check it out. It's one of my favorite movies from John Carpenter. Has an excellent soundtrack and everything about it I love. The second one, Escape from LA, kind of hit and miss with some folks, but I like them both, and Kurt Russell's awesome. So cool. The Breakfast Club. Apparently I didn't have this, surprisingly, so now I do. So I'm excited to add that to the collection. State of Grace. I've seen a very little bit of this on TV a long time ago. Never got to see the rest of it. Pretty old movie, but it's awesome. From what I saw of it, can't wait to see it fully. Brotherhood of Justice. I've never thought I would find a movie with Keanu Reeves and Kiefer Sutherland in it at the same time. So, it's weird. 1993. Looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like a bootleg DVD, which even makes it more interesting. So, cool stuff. This one right here. The Amityville Horror. So these are 3 of the movies. I think there was 4 altogether, not including the remake. And then there's a bonus disc for Amityville Confidential. So a bunch of different features on it. This is one of the... I'd probably say this is the 3rd horror movie that I saw my entire life. Was the first one. I didn't see the other 2. In 3D I saw, but didn't have the 3D capabilities at the time. So I think this is probably like the 3rd or 4th horror movie that I saw. So pretty excited to add that to the collection. And what's we got here? We've got Sixth Sense. This has all the super duper features in it and everything like that. Really good movie. Leaving Las Vegas. This movie is very uncommon and extremely hard to find. I very rarely see this out there. Pretty good movie with Nicolas Cage and Elizabeth Shue. And Nicolas Cage has an interesting character. If you've seen anything from him in the last couple of years, if you watch that movie, you understand why I say that. So, Perfect Murder. Sealed. Didn't have this one either. Pretty good. Anything with Michael Douglas in it is usually really good. Blade 2.
I guess the one you picked that up a couple weeks ago.
No, I picked up Blade because I had all 3 of them at one point, and then I lost them. I got rid of them. And then I was like, I want the first 2. The 3rd one, didn't really do it for me. But glad to pick that up because I was super pumped once that came out because Blade was a really good movie. This is an interesting one that came out, I believe. No, this is... Part of it says 2004, part of it says... Oh, so it's a re-release. So this actually was originally released in 75. It has a PG rating, which I find is very funny. Interestingly enough, I believe this is a horror movie, as you could tell. But if you look at that picture right there, he is not in the credits. That would be...
John Travolta.
John Travolta. This may be one of his first movies that he did. I know he did Prom Night. No, he did Carrie. Sorry, that's my fault. He did Carrie, a few other movies. But this may be one of his first movies, but he's not even credited in it. So, pretty cool. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Because apparently, for some reason, I didn't have Bill and Ted. I do now. Gangsters. This is a sealed copy for whatever reason. It has a couple of different movies in it. It has a bunch of awesome actors in here. It's got Kiefer Sutherland, Michael Madsen, Christopher Walken, Christopher Penn, Benicio del Toro, along with a whole bunch of other people as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. Looks really cool. A couple of different movies. Even has that guy from Half Baked. See that right there? That's Samson. I want to talk to Samson. You ever seen Half Baked?
I did.
This one is something I found today, and I was really excited because I had this edition at one point. I don't really know what happened to it, and now I finally got it back again. The Book of the Dead. If I was to try to pronunciate the correct wording for it, or the correct word to describe this book, I would be way off, so I'm not going to bother. But in English, it's translated to The Book of the Dead. And this is Evil Dead, which is pretty awesome. Got a bunch of different pages in there, replicating what the Book of the Dead could actually look like. It's got another booklet in there as well, DVD. And this just feels very, very real. I remember getting this, and for whatever reason, I don't have it anymore. But I was super excited to find this. These are hard to find now. And they actually have, I think it's Trick or Treat or somebody, one of the vendors, it might even be NECA, that is coming out, or came out with a book, replica of that. And from what I heard, it's pretty good. But I like that one better just from the coloration. So super excited about that. Now we'll get to the games. Assassin's Creed 3.
I got that.
For the Xbox 360.
Is that the one that has, one of the games I found ended up having a card for a free trial?
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah.
And it wasn't used.
Which is funny.
Because they're always used. So it's legitimately a complete.
Thank you for.
No, it's that one right there.
What, this?
Yep.
No, it was the other one too.
Nope, that one has 48
yeah,
hours.
that's right, yeah.
Xbox Live.
So, Halo 3. Madden 06 for the GameCube. Why the GameCube, you say? One, it's a GameCube game, and I'm starting to get a little bit of an itch, nostalgic itch for the GameCube. I think the discs are always pretty cool. But you look at them, they're like the smallest discs I have ever seen on a game whatsoever. So for whatever reason, that's always interested me. And it's, don't usually have a lot of football games, so I'll add that in. And the last game I'll have is Star Wars Battlefront for PS2. Again, found this today, so pretty cool. And there's one last thing I wanted to go over real quick. My daughter and Cynthia went out and did some shopping the other day, had some fun running around or whatever. And my daughter thought it'd be a cool idea to get me something I've never had before. We recently just started playing Cuphead. Because for the PS4, for the longest time, it was only an Xbox exclusive. And now it's been released to the PS4, so I've been playing it like a madman. That and Last of Us 2 were good. But this right here is a mystery Cuphead. So, you can get 26 different figures. And I'm just curious on which one I'm going to get. So we're going to open it up.
I think you actually have to build it too.
Really? I mean, I'm sure it's like almost like a Lego minifig. So, I'm excited because I hope I get Cuphead. Just saying. Let's see here. What do we got here? Oh, wow. How do you open it? Oh, I can't believe I'm opening something. So, if you don't know much about me, and you haven't been with the channel very long, I'm not a fan of opening things. Movies, yeah. Anything else? Nope. But it's okay. I'm going to get through this. Well, it shows you how to put it together. Bunch of instructions and stuff. That's pretty cool. What do I got? Oh, you know this is going to be my next rundown. It's
Not Cuphead.
not Cuphead. It's Mugman. Okay, well that's okay. So this should actually go together pretty easily, I think. But yeah, it's almost like a Lego minifig. So I was super excited to have that. I like these little knickknacks, and that'll be pretty fun to put together. Pretty simple thing. But I may have to get it a few more of these to see if I can get old Cuphead. And maybe King Dice. I think he looks pretty cool. And there's one on here that looks like Inspector Gadget.
Let me see.
Yeah, right there. Looks like Inspector Gadget.
Oh, Werner Werman.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what that means, so.
Cuphead.
Yeah, I love the game. I don't know if any of you have played it that are watching the video, but if you have and you got some thoughts on it, I would love to hear about them in the comment section down below. As always, great conversations and positive ones only, but I definitely like to talk some Cuphead. I could literally play that game and not stop. I think I went like good 5 hours straight of just playing it like a madman. So I really like it. It's challenging, and yeah. Now that pretty much wraps up the video. Take a look around one more time. Let me know about anything that we found that interests you. Any of these movies. You know, I'm a big movie collector as well, along with the games and then the little knickknacks, like I said. Was it Eeyore that did it for you? Was it the light bright that I got for the boy? I still think it's pretty cool. Let me know down in the comment section down below what was your favorite thing that we found today. And as always, thank you to the 71 folks who have subscribed to the channel and part of the house and fun of video games. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscription button. Because I don't feel like calling it subscribe. I felt like calling it subscription because it sounds sophisticated. I'm clearly not. Go a little bit further and make sure you hit that notification bell so anytime that we find any more things at the thrift, maybe we got something else coming up, like, I don't know, I'll throw out a little hint. eBay time, or eBay finds and buys. Oh, that's coming up, and that's going to be a really good one. That's a super special episode, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, I just can't wait.
Yep, and it's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy it. Well, anyway, this is Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. I hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your. Hope you enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you in the next video.